what are some external factors that are fair to factor in and to flag for the rest of 2019?
Okay. Well, definitely oil is a major factor. What's happening in Venezuela is still anybody's guess. Will the U.S. Intervene? Russians are saying don't. If you do, we don't know what's going to happen. We also have a continuing conflict very near our territory.
U.S.-China, you mean?
U.S.-China, the West Philippine Sea.
Okay.
I think the U.S. were comfortable with China becoming a global power when the forces, the Chinese army, the Chinese Navy were stationed around their territory. But now that the Chinese are coming out of the Chinese territory by establishing a new boundary of their sovereign territory, I think that's dangerous. And the U.S., the traditional U.S. strategic thinking is that that is already troublesome. No, you stay where you were, and we will be okay. We continue to trade. But now that the Chinese are coming out and very near the Philippines, I think that's a cause for concern. The other concern that I think will have to be factored in is that the peso-dollar currency exchange. Right now, there's not much we can do if the U.S. economy is strengthening. And therefore, how would the Philippine peso react? If the U.S. dollar is strengthening, the Philippine peso will definitely depreciate. There's not much you can do. You increase the interest rate. Up to how much can you increase interest rate without hurting your economy? I think that is right away a three-front concern. But you know, last year nobody thought about inflation. Nobody thought about interest rate. Nobody thought about peso exchange rate. I think this time to continue to do so will be foolish. So now we have to hedge. And I think that's what the private sector is already doing right now. The private sector is hedging against interest rate risk. They're hedging against currency risk. They're hedging to the extent that they can. Those who are in the oil business, I think to some extent, they're already thinking, how can they modulate the impact of oil price fluctuation? We can expect that there will be oil price fluctuation, but we don't want to see such a wide fluctuation. Wide swings, not good.